Welcome back to another Fun Fact Friday. Today we're going way back over 100 years to discuss the crazy introductory season of the NHL and the short existence of the Montreal Wanderers. On the very first day in NHL history, all four teams at the time were playing at the same time. To this day, no one knows for sure which game started first or who scored the first ever NHL goal. But what we do know is there's been 64 games in NHL history where a player scored 5 goals, and 2 of them happened on opening night. What's even crazier is the 10-9 win for the Wanderers over the Toronto Arenas, who you now know as the Toronto Maple Leafs, is still to this day the 5th highest scoring game in NHL history. Here's how the standings look by the end of the season. And what sticks out like a sore thumb is the fact that the Wanderers eerily played only 6 games, where the high scoring game they won against the Arenas was their only win. I say eerily because the reason they discontinued their season is the building they played in burned down. While the Montreal Canadiens, who also use this arena, switched to a different arena, the Wanderers owner instead decided to fold the franchise. And technically the Wanderers actually only played 4 games. That's because the Wanderers forfeited their last 2 games before they officially folded. And one more interesting fact about the Wanderers, Art Ross, the same man who the Art Ross Trophy is named after, played his only career NHL games with the team. Ironically, his trophy is awarded to the player with the most points in a season, while he himself only ever had 1 career point. But after this incident with the Wanderers, Art Ross would go into coaching and management, and became a pioneer for the game with innovations that still last to this day. The first round of the playoff format had the top 2 teams of the NHL and PCHA facing off, where they each played 2 games, and the team with more total goals would move on to the Stanley Cup Finals. Then the Finals was a proper best-of-5 format dependent on wins, and Toronto won the Stanley Cup. This marked the first of 13 cups the franchise would win, and also means they won the Stanley Cup in their first year of existing.